a marvellous start to the tournament. You must be really pleased. Late in the afternoon and an early start tomorrow.
It's definitely good to start off well here. I mean, it's definitely a tough course, so I really tried to stay patient. You know, I didn't hole that many putts, but you know, I didn't make that many mistakes with it either. So I think that's very important. You know, with just a blink of an eye, you're like 6 feet by, and it's very tough. So, you know, I tried to grab the birdie opportunities. You know. Especially on a hole where I could get on for 2 on a par 5, tried to come off with at least a birdie.
And do you like it? Do you prefer to finish sort of late in the evening and then come back? Do you prefer a late, early start?
Only when I play good, because I'm hoping that the rhythm kind of goes on. Yes. But you know, I don't mind. You know, if I don't mind what I get. You know, it's what the LPGA has done with the computer. So, you know, what can you do about it? But sometimes it's good to start off in the morning because you have a nice afternoon to just relax.
Questions, please.
Lydia, it's been suggested that you may not have felt 100% well towards the end of the round. Is that right?
Yeah, I've been having a cold for the last week, but you know, it's just cough. So I mean, it's warm out there, and you know, you're walking up the hill, and I'm coughing. So everything doesn't make it easy to just do the whole round. But you know, it's something I just got to play with.
You wouldn't think it affected your score, or do you think it might have?
I don't think so. You know, when I'm in the shot, I'm more concentrated about it. So it's more when I'm walking from my ball or from the tee shot onwards. So I don't think it affected my play. I won't blame it, at least.
What happened at the 13th? Looked like did you have a bad lie there in the rough, or you ended up short and then chipped over the back?
I mean, it wasn't the most fantastic lie, but you know, I hit a fat, so you know, I wouldn't blame the rough for it. You know, I just got a little too late, and you know, I hit it a couple inches behind the ball, and you know, just leaving it short of that green is really the worst place to be, because you really don't have that many options to go and be close and have a putt for par. So really, my miss should have been long, you know, like my 4th shot. But you know, it's tough. It's a tough green because you know it's front to back, and it's one of the greens where it was really dried up. So you know, hopefully they'll put some more water on it, and you know, I'll be able to stop it tomorrow.
Was the course tougher as the day went on? And if the answer is yes, what do you think the winning score is going to be later in the week?
Like today, I tried to leave myself uphill putts, and I left them short. So, you know, it's not that great when you're above the hole, because you know, sometimes I get too tentative and I leave it short, and I have another downhill putt, or I kind of run it by. So, yeah, you know, I think it was a little drier compared to yesterday. But you know, this is what Royal Melbourne is like. But you know, the nice, short, tight grass in front of it kind of allows us to run the ball up a little bit.
Lydia, what iron did you hit in on the 6th into the green? When you knocked it
9
dead?
iron.
9 iron?
Yes.
Okay.
Lydia, how do you handle the frustrations when those birdie opportunities don't quite sink? Because they were sort of mounting up.
If it was any other course than these sandbelt courses, I would have been very frustrated, you know, if I left it short. But you know, here, in a way, I'm like, thank God I didn't run it 3 feet by. You know, it's in a way you're playing quite safe, but you know, that's creating the pars and making pars out here. You're not losing shots. So I mean, it is frustrating sometimes when you leave it right short of the hole, but you know, you just got to think about the comeback putt also.
Last questions, please. Russell?
Lydia, is it less about, it will be more and more this week about not going at pins, and you got to really look at each hole and say, I can't go there, I've got to go here, and because I'm just noting a lot of players went at pins today and balls just running a mile past and having to chip off run-off areas with dirt, and there's no spin and you can't stop it at all. Is it just really about attacking each hole away from the pin?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they're gonna, you know, have some pin positions where some are gonna be accessible, and then some we are gonna have to play safe. You know, like 18, it's not a pin where we can all be very aggressive about, and you know, we all know that the green is firm, so like even when I'm hitting a 9-9, I'm trying to pitch it at least 10 yards short of the pin. So like, you know, last week I was trying to get it past the pin so it would spin back. So it's definitely a different course management plan, but like I said before, this is what Royal Melbourne is like, you know. And so we don't play many of these tournaments, so we might be lacking a little bit in experience, but it's really great that we get to play an amazing course like this.